We good? All right, I think we good. We back. Hey yo, we back. Jesus Christ. Change views with rotate object. Interesting. Wait. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so you can use, I'll just bring up the desktop so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so they're like really trying to lean into the whole AI factor. So apparently now you can use AI to like rotate photos of objects. You can ideate? What the fuck does that mean? Oh. So you can like bullshit with Firefly seamlessly and then throw it back into Photoshop. Streamline layer cleanup. Okay, this I'm interested in. And just does that on its own. All right. They really are leaning hard into this AI shit.
Hello, children. Settle down and open up your textbooks. I found some strategies to murder me, so let's look. If you need some inspiration, I am on the task.
Okay, that's kind of cool. It took you a minute to catch up there, Stream Elements. Okay, so some of these are legitimately cool updates. Some of them are like, they're fucking whatever. AI bullshit. Anyway. Oh yeah, alright. So we were in the midst of like getting this situated. This was the plan for Saturday. That didn't end up happening. And I don't know how much of that story actually made it through into the stream previously when I tried updating the program and shit just like tanked. So the long and the short is my father-in-law got shithoused because he's mad about his son moving out and not paying 2 months worth of rent. In combination with sleep deprivation and potentially swollen like cartilage in the, like inflamed cartilage in the ribs or something from getting his back cracked too hard or incorrectly. He passed out and face planted. We thought he had a heart attack. He didn't have a heart attack. He's alive and well, so yay. That's the shortened and condensed version. We were not in any sort of emotional state Saturday at my normal time to stream, to do a stream, so we canceled it and I bought custard because we needed to eat our feelings a little bit. Well, I think we got the lining pretty well done, except for the eyes. So I guess that's where we will start. English. I know how to words. I kind of want to harass Shin and be like, where are you at, motherfucker? Feels weird not having him chatting in my ear suddenly. I'm not sure what color we want to do the... We're gonna actually break this down to cornea lines. Then we're gonna do a new layer. pupil and iris and pupil lines. Iris. I believe this is the same brush I was using previously. Why is my drawing pad sticky? I need to like clean this off. It's kind of grungy. I have been using it for a while without like doing anything to like upkeep it. Alright, so it's gonna be surrounded by like kind of shaded reds. So I don't know about doing red for the interior. Maybe we'll do purple, like the robe and the backdrop. I don't remember how many of these I actually did, like... Guess let's just do all the eyeballs. The best of our abilities. Let's just give pupil, like irises and pupils to all the eyeballs. We might have to go smaller. I'd have to go smaller with the brush for the smaller eyes. Like we can, and we'll probably have to do some like finer detailing. Yeah, let's just go. Let's go generally smaller with the brush, I think. Like, I realize, like, this is intended to be sketchy and shit, but, you know. What size is it? It's already only at 10? Damn, alright, let's do 5 and see how we do. I think we might increase the flow to, like, 80, just for the sake of... That seems like too small. Let's just back that up. You know, we can add fine-tuned details later. Let's just get all of these fucking... Just get all these motherfuckers irised up. We could probably do, like, the more, like, refined points of the irises with, like, a brush that's a little more catered to the task, potentially. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Kind of the beauty of this is I'm not on a time crunch to get it done as efficiently as humanly possible because I'm trying not to screw someone out of, like, work hours, you know? I think we might overlay the iris over the cornea a little bit on some of them just to give it some variance and like appearance. Trim that.
Yeah, come and bow to your king. Strongest of my kind, here to make the cowardly sing. Set me straight to hell, I'll make sure that devil boy scream. Coming out the shell, wipe your whole reality clean. It's so
It's gonna take a while as I'm looking at this. Oh god, did I draw some of those on the wrong goddamn layer? I did. At least I caught it barely in advance this time. Right. Oh god, oh fuck. We're having some issues today, y'all. What size is this actually? Okay, so about... Okay. Yeah, I figure we can do like variations of like size of the iris and the pupil and like the various eyes. Try and give it some visual interest and like variation. I realize it looks very simplistic right now, but like I feel like once we actually get this cracking off, it'll be really good. It's just, you know, we gotta take steps to get there.
Coming for that #1 headband. Justice, you ain't nothing but a dead man. It's in a fairy tale, it's a red band. Cut an arm off and I pry it out your dead hand. Dead eyes, demon with a deadpan on the inside.
Oh, hello, Miss Artful Shady Lady. Thank you. How we doing? Welcome in. I'm so used to names I don't recognize just being bots that I didn't think about it for a second. I was like, I'll get around to deleting the stream booth thing in a minute here. We're zoning out. Not used to having newcomers in the channel. Hope your Tuesdays are doing you well. Hope life's treating you kindly. Just trying to work our way through all these little eyeballs. When I initially did this, I didn't really think about the aspect of like drawing each one of these individually with like detailing. And now that I'm doing it, I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass a little bit. But it's alright. It's not the end of the world. No, it's probably just not a bot. Doing alright? Hell yeah. I'm doing okay. Can't complain too much. I mean, it's Tuesday, so... yeah, work week just started and all that shit, but like, so far so good. It is a little bit of a nervous week for me. I got, my son's birthday party is this weekend. And the last time we tried to have like a proper party for him, it was a bit of a fiasco. My wife got way too like in her head about making sure everything was like perfect for everyone. Granted, this was 3 years ago, so she says she's learned her lesson to not get too caught up in it. But this it's seeming like it's gonna be a bigger event than the last couple years, which has me a little nervous. But that's one of the many reasons I do art, is to kind of, you know, have an outlet for my various emotions. It's gonna take for damn ever. Like, just under halfway done with the eyeballs. And that's, you know, not including detailing the irises. Just hopping off and spotting my stream. Anyway, always drawn to horror art. That sounds like a smart one. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Always nice to meet a fellow horror art fan. Back when I was like actually active on social media and didn't just use it as a means to post my doodles, that was like a huge portion of my followage, was me just following other people that made creepy, weird art. Half the people that I followed back in the day seem to have dropped off though. I don't know if like, I mean, I like to think life just got like too busy for them, and not that they gave up the craft, you know what I mean? Like, I followed a couple people that were like really, really good artists. That one of them I know for sure is still active. They popped up on my TikTok feed unprompted recently. I mean, okay, I can't say recently, I don't go on there a ton these days, but like recently meaning like within the last 6 months, I guess. What was the dude's name? I want to say it was like Elo Kunst or something like that. Dude does these like cool kind of like, not exactly horror, but like dark themed art without explicitly being like horror. And he, if I'm thinking of the right person, I hope I got the name right. He would do these crazy drawings with like ballpoint pens that were like, I'm assuming really big, because the it was like the detailing was like scribbles, but it was like so many different little threads of scribbles that like these pieces had to have been at least like multiple feet in like dimensions. Oh, god damn it. Wrong layer. I'm so bad about that with this one. I've had to undo shit several times already. I don't know, I'm usually so good at keeping to my like appropriate layers. Lately it's been a fucking struggle, man. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I'm glad you popped in. I hope you enjoy the stream while you're here. Not many of us out here arting the horror, unfortunately. I think it also has to do with being more careful on what we post as well. Seriously looks sick though. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it. I decided I was gonna start doing like a series. I don't know what the fuck spawned it. Hold on, I'll show you. Give me a second here. Let me just save my progress before I fucking just crash at the worst possible second, you know? I made this. Come on now. A few weeks back, and I was just really vibing with it, and the whole concept was like I wanted to create an avatar of struggle, and then my brain kind of went on that path of like avatar of blank. Let's see how far we can take it. So the one I'm working on now is like the second of hopefully many. Hopefully this one doesn't take me quite as long as the last one did. I had to take like, I think it took me 3 sessions to get that one done because I was drinking on all 3 sessions. And because I generally stick to the weekends for personal art. Usually during the week I'm doing commissions, but commissions have run dry, which I'm gonna take as a boon. And go ahead to work on my own shit. But yeah, so you know, I'd be doing the personal art streams on the weekends, and I'd be like, well, it's Saturday, I'm gonna get a little lit. And then a little lit turned into straight up drunk. On. And from the background to crawl from there to south. Thank you. Yeah, so this one, the idea was like an avatar of ego. I was thinking about doing like an avatar of impulse after this one. I haven't quite figured out in my head how I want to do that, but usually what I do is I'll just kind of bullshit a rough draft on my iPad and slap the time lapse on TikTok, and then like a week or 2 later start working on it on stream. I think we're just gonna do detailing in like the larger eyeballs. Oh god, did I nope, okay, we're good. No, we're not good. A couple of those pupils are in the wrong fucking layer. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Bad Munchie. Oh shit, right. Corneas are there too. I'm so bad. I don't know what's going on. For months and months I was being just the bestest, most attentive lad with getting my, wow, I'm struggling hard on this suddenly. At keeping shit on the appropriate layer, and all of a sudden it's just out the fucking window. Alright, let's I tried doing like, because you know I generally just do like Some fairly straightforward shit like this. I guess let's just do what I normally do and see if that turns out the way I want it to. And if it doesn't, then I'll just fucking erase the shit, because, you know, it's the wonderful thing about digital drawings, is you can just Control-Z that shit or eraser tool that shit. A little too far. Not sure how I feel about this brush for detailing. Like, do like a little more scribbly around the borders. Yeah, I'm starting to vibe with that. Seriously, alright, I love the vibes though. Fortunately, you do have to head off for the evening, get some adulting done. Always happy to support other horror artists though, so you had to hop in real quick, give some motivation. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you so much for popping in. I hope to see you again in the future. Are you sorry, fuck, you're leaving. I'll check and see if you're like you said you were hopping off, so I don't know if you're a streamer or just a viewer. But if you are a streamer, I will drop you a follow. I'll set a reminder for myself so I don't forget. Oh, thank you so much. Hell yeah. It's been so long since I've met a fellow artist on this platform, man. Usually it's folks gaming. Got me a little giddy. Hell yeah. Have a good rest of your night. I am starting to vibe with how the eye's looking, so I'm hoping to... We'll do this with like all the larger eyes. We'll leave the little eyes as is, and we'll see how that looks down the road. Oh, hell yeah. That looks dope as fuck. Loving it. And so like this one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah, we'll do it in little bits. Although we're probably gonna have to drop the brush size down a little bit if we want that like finer detail. And let's go ahead and just bump the flow up to max. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, it's funny. I'm still gonna be thinking about this by like Thursday when I do the Dark Souls stream. I'm gonna pop it in to be thinking back finally to like, I met another art person. Hell yeah, and they're a horror artist. Fuck yeah. Because legit, like, it's not wrong. They're just so few and far between. Like, I genuinely, yeah, like, I mean, not everyone vibes with horror art, and honestly, like, if you're trying to, like, work the algorithm, like, horror art isn't gonna get the clicks. The closest I've seen to anything that's, like, unless you're, like, established at any rate. I don't know. I guess I don't fully understand how, like, algorithm shit works, but, like, I've noticed the trend lately on, like, Reddit, for example, that, like, all of the content that hits that front page is horny as fuck. Like, just relentlessly horny. Is insane. And I mean, like, I'm not, you know, not fucking, like, shaming people for fucking leaning into the, like, what's gonna get views. Is just, There is one artist that I've seen that hasn't done explicitly horny, and half the time when they do horny-ish stuff, it's still like explicitly horror-esque. What the hell do they go by? Hollering Elk, or I think Catlit Gates. I could be saying that name completely wrong, and if I am, I apologize. I mean, I doubt they're gonna like hear of me fucking up their name or anything, but like, you know. But their comics are goddamn amazing. I mean, you know, they're not all super compelling or anything. You know, they have fuck around comics. Like, there's one that was on Facebook recently that I saw that got just absolutely nuked from orbit by censors because it had titties. But like, it was hilarious. It was legitimately just like the two of like the three main characters of the comics, just like at a fucking at a dry cleaners, or not a dry cleaners, a laundromat, and one of them is naked, and like their significant other, the other main character, comes in and is like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Washing my clothes? You can't just, why, wait a minute, what the fuck did you say? And like in the process of this conversation happening, like a cop saw them naked in the laundromat and came up and like, you know, arrested them, and it turns into this whole bit of like, what did you say? Just say washing machine, just say washing again. What did you say fucking washing or not? I'm not, like, as this is going on, it's like getting arrested, going to court, fucking being executed, like just hung from the gallows. It's like, you're not getting away with this. Say washing. It was like, it's so like, you know, there's silly shit like that. But then there's also been like some really fantastic like episode series. Like, I can't even, like, it was like straight lore drop for like the background of the characters. Because the one that was naked in the previously mentioned comic also is like some kind of eldritch monstrosity. I don't know the details behind that, but there was like a lot of lore hints in this one series of episodes that was just so fucking cool, and it's so well drawn, and it was like just really compelling stuff, man. And like, if I had more expendable income, I would 100% buy, because I think they had an art book come out where it was like, you know, just all the little comic bits and like character design sheets and shit. Like, I would 100% would buy that if I had the expendable income to do so. Because like, I fucking love their, not just like their sense of humor and general like like the art itself is phenomenal. Highly recommend Hollering Elk if you're unfamiliar. I mean, they're fairly well known, so like, and pretty easy to find. Ah, there's the bot. I was waiting for it. I thought you came in 20 minutes ago, motherfucker. Where were you? Before I forget about it, I am gonna like check out Miss Artful Shady Lady's account here real quick. I don't want to forget. Oh no. Oh no. Don't close chat. Don't close chat. Fuck. God damn it. Ah, you bitch. Okay, there we go. It looks like, holy shit. Wow, they have a lot of followers. Okay, we're following them back.
Hey.
I don't frequently like stop dead in the middle of the stream to fucking like go check out someone's channel. I'm very much not like a viewer on Twitch. I generally just hop on here to do my art and then move on with my day. But like, I very much enjoyed that interaction, and I'm in the same boat of like, gotta support fellow artists. It's a rough world out here for fucking the art boys and gals, especially with the rise of AI cutting into our fucking potential income. Granted, it shouldn't be explicitly about income, in my personal opinion. I think art should be a focus on self-expression. But it is always nice to be able to have a little bit of, you know, income from your passion. And AI be fucking on that a little bit. Hell yeah, dude. This stream has been a good stream. Nothing can fuck this up. I'm sure of it. Good vibes, bro. Do wish Shin was here. I don't know what he's up to, but I don't want to like, if I don't think he's online, and I don't want to like wake him up by accident because the dude barely fucking sleeps. It's become like a, it's become routine to have him in here though while I'm doing stuff, so it's kind of fucking with me to not have my little British buddy to chat with. I don't like change. I'm waiting for him to just pop up randomly, be like, "You rang." I don't think I've talked to him since last week. I hope shit's okay. I feel like I annoyed the fuck out of him. Wednesday we were hanging out while I was like playing Elden Ring and drinking, and I mean, people are always telling me I'm not that bad when I'm drinking / drunk, but like I'm always convinced that I'm like the most obnoxious person on the face of this planet when I'm drunk. Like I'm very boisterous and like stupid, you know? Which I mean, I guess is pretty par for the course with anyone drinking, but you know, I might color shift the corneas later, but let's get the detailing on the irises done. and then we'll move on to like doing some fills and shading. Then we'll do like some finer detailing down the road. I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere close to done tonight, seeing as we're 40 minutes in and we haven't even moved on to like fills yet. I'll throw like a little bit of something extra on the ones that aren't gonna get like all the lineage, but like, you know, not too fucking much.
You can make the money up with no stress, breaking your back for pennies, that's go tag. Don't you wanna have your mom getting more rent? All that money's just waiting, dog, go fast. Yo, put a little more. She will never
This brush functions strangely. Like when I'm doing little bitty dips and dots, like I'm noticing certain chunks of like already drawn stuff are filling in. I wonder if this is like a water color type brush and I didn't realize it. Kind of excited for this week as far as streams go, because working on personal art, that's a rarity for me during the week these days. And I got fucking Dark Souls Thursday. Hell yeah, dude. That's a good ass stream week. I don't think of like other horror-esque art that I've found. I can't find this comic for the life of me, but a dude on YouTube called Grief follows like he does like deep dives and like I don't know what the what it would be called. I don't know what the genre of video is, but like basically he finds comic series and then like does like not necessarily reviews but like breakdowns of them. And there's this one that I think it's called Norman. Can't find it for the life of me. Don't know where the fuck it's hosted. Don't know if it's like explicitly a physical purchase only comic or what. Like if it's just physically, yeah, if it's only like a physical print. But like it follows just like this little fucking like grade schooler that's also a fucking serial killer. It has this like cute cartoony style and has all these like it has silly humor alongside like the dark subject matter. And like has all these references to like really well-known horror series, and it seems like such a fucking great little series that I cannot goddamn find. Like I want to read it and experience it for myself, not just through this dude on the internet, which is rare for me. Normally I'm pretty content to just let other people tell me what something is and then move on with my day. So it's frustrating when I'm actually like motivated to try and find it and I can't find it. I can't even find like prints of it. I don't know where the fuck it is. Okay, we're almost done with the eyes. Honestly, half of these it would do nothing to add, like, fine detailing anyways. I'm trying to get the hang of this brush. It's very, because, like, you know, when you do a proper line, it's one thing, but like when you start trying to do like little sweepies, it doesn't want to do little sweepies. I don't remember what this brush is. I highly doubt it's gonna just have this shit highlighted. Is it just one of these basics? Yeah, it's not highlighted for some reason, so I have no idea what the fuck brush I'm using. Ugh. Even after the time I took to, like, try and clean up my fucking brush sets and, like, make it easier to find things, doesn't exactly help when I stop halfway through a project and come back and go, alright, well, I guess I just gotta hope I remember what the fuck this was. Curse my ADD. Like, I feel like other artists have, like, an encyclopedia. This could be completely just me being like, everyone's so much better than me. But, like, I get the vibe that, like, other artists have, like, a borderline encyclopedic knowledge of their tools that they have available to them. And that is just definitely not fucking me. We fall. All right, and so we fall. Go ahead and make a group out of all of these real quick. Group from layers, line work, save. Let's see how this compares to the previous so far. It's definitely a lot less scratchy, so that's cool. We could probably do want to throw in some, like, veins on a couple of these. I don't know, we'll see when we get there. I can always throw that in as an afterthought. Oh, we need hair. I forgot the hair. Being on TV. But I have an idea for a brush to use because I'm pretty sure I have something specifically that utilized. Nope, not in there. Textures and nope, no. Maybe inky. Nope. It's gotta be in here. Smoke. Fur. Not quite what I had in mind. That's a pretty cool thing, though. I'm gonna remember that. Crack up now. Clouds, foliage, grass, leaves. I know one of these was like a branch kind of thing. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. I wonder if it's in the basics. Rancher. Yeah.
Really, there's no contest. Channel's future then, and most of y'all ain't even bombed yet. It's nonsense. Pro exams completed as a child. He's the I think these clowns are living in denial. So don't make me power up. I'll call the thunder at my right hand. strongest shonen, then you called the right man. He might stare, treat you all like Pichu, it won't take long. Name is
I'm gonna throw this into the line work group. Put it way down at the bottom.
All of you know my legacy is happening. I got a type of running named after me where you're slow. Can't keep up with my chakra flow, except Tanada. I'm her Hokage. All I did was color and I told her to come over because my parents are not home. Out of these ninjas, you can watch my dub. Even though I feel it was a far above.
I wonder if I can like texture the brush.
Killer bees rapping, but I get the encore with the power that I bring. I don't really want yours because I came from a swing. Everybody shun more. Now you're looking at the king of this jump force. I'm a master Yubi, practice newbie. That's a doozy for Yami Yugi.
Alright, here we go.
Never got accent through me. Camp for the match, see fans fall. No matter what hands drawn. I'm kicking up dust metal tanks in land form. When we did all there's sandstorms. Cards are flipping. I need an answer quick and I might find my dark magician. If I wish, I believe hard enough in the heart that's in them. I see settles via pull the fit part of XOD. I guess it all came to a head so clear. Think your deck's gonna get XOD.
Welcome to the magic, it's a tale that's tragic, filled with the pain that's harder than plastic, especially when you discover you don't have it. When I started, I was less than amazing, but now that I've been chosen by the grimoire, I'm rising to the occasion and a blazing flame of magic. Ain't no hocus pocus and abracadabra.
We can make do with this.
Better be ferocious, was the poorest orphan living in darkness, but now that I'm focused, I'll be thanking all my hardships.
Hitting back with that Bond guy. Got that power like it came out of the Don guy. Pops passed the torch, now I'm the fam's Don guy. Think you Eisen, but you looking like that Don guy. Y'all like soy fun, your raps barely sting. My boss gets a potential. Got that masterful swing. They say it ain't over till the fat lady sings, but you'll know it's really over when that black lady sings.
Max speed, blow up the moon.
And then we can erase as needed. Wait, why is it purple? Fuck.
Used to be the Reaper, now I run this class. I can turn a loser to assassin, do it real
I think I've been out of my head. Gift was given, made some poor decisions.
I
but wish
definitely
didn't, but I
want
do it
this to
again.
be
Then again,
black.
I was on a mission to achieve my vision with a page and a pen. Sit and listen to the words I've written. I ain't even finished till I see that they're dead. Don't even try to pretend. There's no malicious intent. Stay in my thoughts. Keep to the morals of God. Kill everyone who was notch. Never get caught. Tell every criminal's rot. They consider me as a god. Whatever costs, how I excel. Cannot be stopped even if I fell. I'm taking them off. You gotta tell. I gave up a lot to give you this L.
Yeah, here comes Renata. When I'm
Wonder if
yard up, never gonna fall off. Bet I'm gonna pop up. Way short, but I'm picking pictures like a sauna. Hot like a sauna. This ball of fire to know nada. But I'm gonna chase
that does give me a little more room to work with. We can also like start further up and erase from within.
They call me Gintoki, slim not stocky, living shonen, jump on your leg in the body. Odd job, Gin, don't mess with my posse. If you touch my hair, then you will be sorry. Nah, bogey, nani kone. I just say now, cause you're way too sloppy, got a silver soul. Shiro Yasha, swing my sword and a manto scatter. Gintama, not Kintama, to Shinpachi, we need money. If cat good old cat sorta bring more trouble, we keep running. Pay rent, that's a waste of time. That weather girl, I will make her mind. You can beat me up and that's fair and fine, but if you hurt my friends, are prepared to die.
Look, slaying demons, that's what we do. If you feel with evil, then my plate is highly lethal. If you coming at my people, pray to God I never
Of course, we're gonna erase
you can't go when I see you.
any of it that overlaps, like body parts and shit.
So astounding. My style like breathe the water, that mean you can never drown me. Whirlpool, that mean I'm slicing everything around me.
EMMA 63194. Listen what I gotta say. The others walk scenes, now we gotta run away. Don't you talk adults out of the anime. You could break every bone in my body. I walk Ota. And if the plan fails, the idea is simply Ota. These demons scheming, but they ain't the only monsters. I combine IQ, break the safe, strength in numbers. Now we woken from the slumber, never ending perfect summers. Across the farm, you can't help but wonder.
Beautiful. Love it. A plus, go me. Did my shit crash? Why did I get reconnected to my fucking... Oh, right, because I accidentally closed chat. You know, in hindsight, I probably could have used that brush for the fucking cracks in the mirror. Hey, whatever. Okay, let's new layers, the various fills now. And I think we're gonna do.
Making the first step, got me the master of nose hair. Look at the hair on the heads of these anime characters, brother, it's no fair. But I'm better than these guys, don't you understand? I came second place at screaming face to face with desk fans. Afro is full of surprises. Look at my powers.
Interesting.
Bobo, that makes no sense.
Hunting hair, Hunter Saitama, I'm coming for you. Don't but you better Super Saiyan, God and go.
It's kind of neat. Let's see how that works. Let's see if this works out. Bring down that fucking. That would be good if I was on the one that I wanted for the fill. I feel like this might give it a little bit of like depth and interest at least. Can't say for sure. So the way this seems to work is that it like, depending on the how heavily I press, and it dictates whether or not the secondary color comes through. That's really interesting. So theoretically, I could do shading with just this brush if I was smart about it at any rate. I mean, I'm not known for being that smart of a dude, but that is pretty fucking dope though. That I could feasibly just be like, yep, this is how we doing shit. It does have really good like flow though, so I think that is what we're gonna use for our fill. Hope I don't fucking come to regret this down the road. It's really solid fucking control too. And this is a big ass brush, and I'm being able to get in these corners pretty well without much issue. Heck yeah, man. Granted, I'm also a bit of an impatient fuck. Let's see if I can... Yeah, so if I'm just light with it, I can use the secondary color. And it kind of like blends together a little bit here and there. That's fascinating. That is really cool. Now if I can figure out a practical utilization for this, like in a meaningful way, that'd be even cooler. How the fuck did I end up? Apparently I strained my pinky at some point. Don't know fucking how. But the one I fucked up when I fell and put my whole fat ass self on my pinky has been... It has been doing better until today, apparently. I don't fucking... it sucks. Alright, I think we're gonna do like a really light gray for the mirror fill. Really light gray. Oh shit, right. Let's do a really light gray and like an off bluish gray. Maybe I can get kind of a streaky look going here. It does kind of give it some nuance, like not a ton. It would be more so if I used like straight up white. That's pretty fucking sick though, that I can just be like blurp. That's neat. I do like that a lot, actually. Yeah, let's do the skin, because that's like the majority of this thing. Let's try out a different brush too while I'm thinking about it. I think we'll have it be like... Yeah. Yeah, let's do the blocky color. Hell yeah. Give it like real texture to the skin. And then we can like try to work with that for detailing later. I realized I could be like doing selections based off of the skin and shit, like the outlines. I don't know, it's just, but that would, I don't know, it's never been my fucking style. I prefer to just do like big blocks of color and then fucking just, you know, clean it up after the fact. Not trying to be ultra efficient with this, I'm just trying to like, you know, do my thing. I'm really vibing with this color block. I don't remember what the brush was called now, but like it is a vibe. I really like it. Hold on, I wonder if are the paint splotches smaller if you use this? They are. Interesting. Okay, so then we're gonna want to be consistent in the brush size if we want the splotches to be consistent. Good to know. Good to know. So it looks like there's somehow, I don't know how they did this, but it looks like they took a brush shape and created essentially an alternating pattern of like various angles, and had each instance of that pattern be a slightly different color from like the chosen color, while maintaining like approximately the right shade. I kind of want to look into how to make my own brush, honestly, because like I know that's a thing you can do. I don't know if that would be something I really need though, because like I'm getting by fine with like the brushes that I have. I can just make tweaks to how they function on the fly, honestly. Hell yeah, that looks cool as hell. Like even like sans the shading, that looks dope. I was hoping to get this done today. I don't think this is gonna happen, but I'm unable to. I can't do a stream Saturday. I mean, I guess I could. Maybe. Like, my kid's birthday party is Saturday. That's gonna be like a whole fucking day of socializing and shit. And I really don't think I'm gonna be up to the task of being live on the internet then. Like, I feel like my social battery will be fully depleted at that point. I'm hoping I can get this to a point that I'm happy with before we fucking call it tonight. Oop. get in there. A little closer, a little less guesswork. Fuck. And I just can't escape the hand pain in general. It's like, first it was my thumbs for fucking 3 years, which is still an ongoing issue. Now it's my pinky. At this rate, I'm gonna have to get like fucking hand transplants or some shit. Or I guess just develop a painkiller habit, I don't know. Alright, all that's left of that is this belly section. Or as my daughter says, booty butt. It's hilarious. We've been trying to teach her Buddha belly, but she just goes booty butt. Booty butt. I think she knows what she's doing, because she'll also look at me, turn around and smack her butt and go booty butt. I think she knows the difference and she's just fucking with me, but I can't tell fully. Alright, let's give it a save. Oh, fuck it, we'll hang out in my gen chat. If anyone in my group of friends wants to pop into my Discord and hang out, they are more than welcome. What was that one? French sharp block. What's impressionist chunk? Oh, I like that. Similar to what I was doing before. In fill. New layer. Rib flesh head. Pretty sure I had that as a fairly dark. Let's drop saturation and raise brightness a little bit. Let's get in there. Oh, it has a big fucker. is a little less flowy. We might just paint over this in the rib sections. Save ourselves a little bit of a racing time, you know? Is this the same brush? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Sharp block. No, that's the brush I was using before. It's Impressionist Chunk. I think that's what I'm using. Yeah. I like these. I'm liking these brushes that have like color variation within the brush itself. Definitely want the pattern to be a little less discernible within like the ribs. So we're gonna definitely keep the brush a bit smaller. See how this is looking. Oh yeah, you can like barely tell it's there, but it gives just enough variation to kind of like actually make it look like viscera a little bit. Digging it. Hell yeah. This is kind of the benefit to using the brush tool versus the fill tool, in my opinion, as well, as you have options like this. I don't think the fill tool has any sort of like texturing capability as far as I'm aware. I mean, granted, I've been using these programs for fucking more than a decade and I still learn new shit about it that I probably should have known ages ago on the regular. So what the fuck do I know, huh?
So baby, tread lightly around me, I'm quick as lightning. Beat me to the ground, go ahead, you come and try it. Even on my last breath, I'ma get up and fight. Through all the trials, I still survive. Oh Lord, I'm back, coming for more. I'm back, ready for war. I'm back on the attack, and yes, I'm ready to storm. Yes, let them applaud. Evil, I will destroy. When the odds stack against us, that's when we making some noise. I will not fall, I will not let them write me off. Baby, I'ma keep my spirit.
I'm gonna use a cleaner brush for the fill of the like rest of this. I just very specifically wanted the skin and like the fleshy parts to have texture. I'm excited to see how this one turns out. I think once we have like all of the shading and detailing and just all the little fuckeries situated on this, I think it's gonna look awesome. I really have high hopes for this one. I hope I don't let myself down. No, we may need to take a short break here just to like rest my hand. My fucking joints are fucking on me today, man. I guess I can just paint over that. Yeah. It's kind of what I love about, like, I mean, I guess arguably if you have enough skill with it, you can do the same thing with physical medium. I'm just not that skilled with physical media anymore. I mean, I don't think I was ever that skilled, if we're being honest. I definitely, like, I was an artist throughout most of my life, but there are very few instances of artwork that I've made pre-digital art era of my life that, like, I would say were genuinely displays of skill and not just a fucking teenager slash young adult stoner just doodling, you know? Never really dedicated myself to my craft in a meaningful capacity. That's probably one of my bigger regrets as like an adult doing this now. Is like if I had just fucking locked in as a teenager slash like young adult, like where I would be skill wise now, you know? I don't know if that picked up on the fucking mic, but I just cracked the shit out of my thumb. I don't know why my hand is so mad today. Okay, let's get in and clean up the edges of this real quick. Well, I mean, I don't think it's going to be especially quick, but you know what I mean. We're not really going to worry about the eyeballs and the ribs, just the overlap of like the blue right now and just the edges and like the outer edges, because I'm still going to be painting within the chest cavity. So that's not gonna, like, I can just paint over it, you know? But I'm not gonna be painting more skin tone. And I don't know where I was going with that. I feel like I managed to accomplish the task of explaining myself while also failing simultaneously. Hashtag failed successfully. I don't know, I just want the outer edges to be... I mean, clean's not the right word, because I mean, look at these lines, but... The lines, you know, serve as like the boundary. I want the boundary to be clearly defined. Really should just do this in fucking chunks, so if I fuck up Control Z, I don't have to redo 30% of, like, 30 to 80% of what I just did. So in the habit of trying to get shit done in one shot so that if I have to backstep, I don't have to backstep a bunch. Because I've had it happen so many times where like I fucked up after like a bajillion like pen touches, and then I had to like get creative with how to undo it because I ran out of fucking undos. Oh fuck. Mother's Day is coming up too, isn't it? Yeah, no, it's actually the same day as my kid's birthday. We're just celebrating his birthday a day early. I know what my wife wants, but I don't know if my mom wants anything. Feel like if I ask her, she's gonna say, no, I don't want anything, I'm doing fine. I always try to get her something that's like, I don't know, useful. I've gifted her more hot sauces and shit like that than she knows what to fucking do with, so I definitely don't want to do that again. I don't know. Maybe we'll just go simple this year and get her like a flower or something. Get her a bunch of gaudy ass stickers for her fucking ankle cast. And then demand she put them on the cast immediately. That's on brand for me for sure. Alright, I think we're... Yep, we made it back around. Nice. Outer edges are looking clean, hell yeah. Save. New layer. Rib, bone, fill. Let's see if we can find a brush that's got like texture to it, but not a shitload of it, you know? It's quite small. Kinda like that. Oh, it's like a watercolor brush. Wild. That's pretty cool. Let's see how that works. Let's see if it paints over this shit or not. Grab. Let's do like a little bit of off-white. Tan. Let's make this nice and small. That actually kind of fucks. Oh, and I can like paint layers into it too. Neat. So it kind of gives it texture as I paint it, little by little. Oh Lord. I do like that. I do like that. I think we'll stick with that. Might make it a little smaller. Oh, it's on multiply. Okay, so I can potentially change that. Let's see what overlay does. Nice. And we can like hot swap back and forth if we feel like it. Throw a little bit of like some speckles here and there and there. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. That is kind of like, I'm not used to being able to like do shading effects as I'm like actively painting. I usually stick to like pretty basic shit and then like add detailing over the top of stuff. I'm being a little experimental with this one. And like, if I end up not digging how it looks later on, I can always just paint on top of it. Like, we got layers for days, boys. We'll be fine. We'll be just fine. We definitely are gonna end up having to paint over the central area of the like rib cage a bit, just because like the original drawing had it like kind of go like turn into a void that the eyeballs were like nestled in. I still want to keep that aesthetic. Not sure. Oh, the chat was so quiet and then there was noise. Hi, CNR. How are you? I wonder if I can brighten the spots that I like feeling are a little too fucking. Yes. Yes, we fucking can. Yeah, I did a little bit. You got me a little bit. Caught me a wee bit off guard. How are you? You getting good at that? I mean, I was fully zoned in. I had someone I was chatting with earlier, but they left, so it got quiet again. And I was just kind of like, you know, doing the whole talking to myself shtick. You're better? Hell yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I don't want to pry or anything, but about details and shit, but like, I'll just put it, we'll just put it at you're better, and I'm happy to hear that. Hell yeah. Always nice to hear someone's doing good. I guess at least good to hear when a friend is doing well. It's always a little bit of a pain in the ass when you hear someone that you don't like is doing great, and then you're just like, that motherfucker, god damn it. What is this? So this is a continuation of... So I started working on this not this past Saturday, but the Saturday previous. Was gonna work on it this past Saturday, and then we had a whole fucking like sort of family emergency thingy. My father-in-law ended up in the hospital because he passed out and hit his face and like didn't even like... He passed out to a point where like he didn't even like kind of try to catch himself. Turns out he had like a crazy high blood alcohol level and was like sleep deprived and shit. It was just a whole fucking thing. It was not great. So you know, this happened like probably 30 minutes before I was gonna start stream Saturday, and you know, that kind of kills the whole vibe. What with like, you know, my wife and I both being like in a pretty fucking heightened emotional state, wondering what the fuck's going on, because like for a second there we all thought that he had a heart attack. So I'm glad it wasn't that, at least. I'm really hoping this serves as some kind of like wake-up call to like get his shit together, because this was definitely like the direct result of a fucking 3-day bender. I mean, you know, I'm not trying to talk shit on someone with a substance abuse issue. My fucking, like, my entire family has had to deal with that shit. But you know, it's like it hasn't done good things for his life, and he's had several moments where like they could have served as like wake-up calls to get your shit together a little bit, and he just didn't heed the call, so to speak, you know. But he's alive, he's okay. No, like didn't even get a concussion somehow, which is honestly really fucking impressive. All of his tests came back normal, at least the ones that like, you know, read okay through the heightened alcohol content of his blood. There's a few tests that came back inconclusive just because of like how high the fucking his BAC was. Yeah, he's doing good. He's doing good. At least I think. That's what I heard last, at any rate. Has been a couple days. But yeah, so I intended to like work on / finish this Saturday, and then that didn't happen. So that's what we're doing today, because I haven't gotten any like calls for new commissions yet. Supposedly there's some coming in the near future, but I never like officially got contacted for that shit. And you know, I'm not gonna start a project that I haven't been officially asked to do. So we're just gonna enjoy doing some personal art today, and hopefully this turns out as good as the last one I did. Oop. Yeah, so this is kind of a continuation of an idea I had a while. Like, the last one of these I did was I had the idea of like a sovereign of struggle, essentially. Yeah, I'll show you. Just give me a second. I want to save. And the idea was like to make like an avatar of struggle, like basically a god of struggle, like the embodiment of that experience. And I came up with this, and I liked it a lot. and I wanted to kind of keep rolling with that idea of like the embodiment of blank. So this is the avatar of ego. Like basically the avatar of self. The next one I was thinking of was going to be like the avatar of impulse. It's going to be like a real chunky boy with like a black hole for a belly or something like that, and like a giant fucking mouth and like real long spindly fingers on little fucking stubby arms. And I don't know if I haven't quite fleshed out how it's going to look in my brain yet, but like I have an idea. But I got to finish this before I can work on that, you know? I do feel like I have been making pretty significant improvements in my art as of late. I'm hoping to keep that train rolling. Okay, good. That's all on the correct layer. Now I have several blenders. I wonder if I can get it to sample. Yes, sample all layers. Let's see what this do. Just want to get a little bit more like middle ground going with these areas a little bit. How cool, I can literally just hold down the button. Neat. There's just a couple of spots that like it isn't panning out quite as well as I'd hoped. Let's drop the strength down to like 50%. We can fuck with it more later. Let's get the fills continued. So then on top of all these, we're gonna do high fills. Although, while I'm actively thinking about it, I want this outline to better match that. So let's take the rib lines and do a hue and saturation adjustment. Or not. Oh shit. That's a problem. Oh. Whatever. Guess that's staying the way it is.
I'm lethal, so send your message via bald eagle. It's a feeble attempt. I'm I'm a killer of all people. An artist, your blood is the paint in my easel. The battlefield I'm putting in work has no equal.
Ooh, I like that. Maybe we'll overlay on top of it with that after we're done here. But for now, let's just do some basic fill. Smoothie, yes, that sounds good. Smoothie sounds good.
You thought that was it, mother. I'm relentless. If the blade doesn't kill you, die from a tetanus. At best, an apprentice. Leave you feeling restless. I'm reckless. A menace. Better pray for repentance. Leave your body headless before you finish the sentence. A zealous, tremendous, endless barrage, and it's quite momentous. You really think a raid is a slayer? I'll take a razor to flay the top of the head and the layers. Call it a taper. Spray any classes, blood on my face mask. Put your face back, throw your remains in a haystack. And if your people followed you here for payback, I'll replay that sequence and give them the same acts. New on the block, but been doing
For
this for
the
years.
alternate fill, give it like a nice bright purple. Might be a little too bright. Let's back off after we get this filled and see what we think. That's a little too bright. A little too bright on that and a little too dark on the other one. Bring that up a little bit more. And bring this one down a little bit. Yeah, fuck. And now to bring that brush size way to goddamn fuck down because everything else is teeny tiny. Oop, nope. I feel like I'm gonna get really caught up with the eyes down the road here. I feel like I'm gonna be like, it's gonna bug me and I'm gonna spend forever just digging with like the details of the eyes. I'm gonna try and hold off on that for as long as possible too. Nope, that's the wrong color. Hey.
I feel alive inside, I wanna break
You know, it's like I always look at these and I'm sitting there going like, oh, this is gonna take so long. And I'm like frustrated with how long it's definitely gonna take me to like get it done to a level that I'm happy with. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, I know at a base level, there's nothing wrong with an art project taking time. And I don't know where I got in my head the necessity for it to be something that is quick, you know? I don't know, like, that maybe it's because of like the whole internet thing, like the fact that I'm doing this online as like a stream, where it's like, oh, I gotta get the project done, by the end of the stream. And it's like that, I mean, the only one that's saying that is me though, you know? Maybe I need to fucking work on that a little bit. Learn to take my time a little more. But yeah, I think it definitely stems from living in an age where, like, if you're not posting shit constantly and getting shit done constantly to continue to post more shit, like, you're just gonna fall off the algorithm. I don't know why I care about that. It's not like I'm posting constantly anyways. I post shit on socials like maybe once every couple of weeks. So I don't know why it matters to my brain, despite the fact that I know damn well I'm already fucked on the algorithm end of things because of my like shitty posting habits. So I was like, why do I care if this is gonna take me a couple extra sessions to get to where I'm happy with it? I definitely shouldn't. Like, definitely seems pointless to give that much of a shit about that. I kind of hate this era of technology for that exact reason. Is like, it's kind of just ingrained in you. Like, once you start posting shit on, like, I mean, I guess like if I didn't have the context of streaming and trying to garner attention towards my artwork, like if I was just making artwork for the sake of making artwork, which is what I should be fucking doing, which is technically what this is. But every time I post it online, I'm really hoping that someone fucking like sees that shit and goes, damn, that's some awesome artwork, let me buy a print of that. But the factor of like not posting consistently, not having any sort of like meaningful following online means that that's like a 1 in a bajillion chance. I kind of wish I didn't live in an age where that was like kind of just the natural inclination for people that are posting shit, like content, not just like, you know, not just like someone posting life updates on fucking Facebook or some shit, but like, you know, as an artist posting shit online with the explicit hope that like someone sees that and goes, that's really awesome, hell yeah, let me get some of that shit in my life. I mean, I used to just draw for the love of drawing. I mean, I still do. Case in point, like, who the fuck, this, I definitely didn't make this for anyone other than my damn self. There's always that underlying, like, thought, though, you know? If that makes sense. So there's the underlying thought of, like, will this get out there? Will anyone else see and appreciate this? I wonder, like, has that always been the case with art? Like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm rambling about anymore. I'm just rambling while I draw. I have wondered about, like, I have contemplated trying to get, like, some of my prints in a gallery of some sort. I don't know the first fucking thing about that. That's kind of a scary step to take. I feel, for some reason, that feels a lot more vulnerable to me than, like, doing this, which is kind of a wild thought process to have, because I'm literally broadcasting this to the entire internet right now. I think because I assume that I think it feels more vulnerable because it's, you know, you kind of assume like a gallery is somewhere where like people that they're explicitly there to look at and judge artwork, you know. Whereas like on here it's like people like scroll right past it if it's not something they're vibing with. They don't pop in and go, wow, you suck. I mean, sometimes they do, but generally not for me. Usually if they pop in, they're going, damn, this is awesome. Or like, hey, do you want to move free views? Just fucking bots. God damn it. That happens so fucking consistently that I almost didn't realize I had like an actual person in my chat earlier. Just had a new person in my chat. They're like, this is sick, hell yeah. And I'm like, oh my god, I thought you were a bot. Hi, how are you? Those eyeballs are definitely gonna need shading eventually. I also don't know if I'm like fully set on that color for the irises.
Any last words? Go ahead, speak. I don't have much time. You have even less reach and dig down deep. Yo, a beast transcended, man. I ain't even in reach. How splendid. Damn, I ain't even at peak. Head mended. And the Joe stars look bleak, body rented. And I must say it moves sleek like a brand new car with a few new tweaks. Now that the living your lineage.
Thinking about having the tendrils just be fully like opaque black. Let's get the rest of this colored in before we think about that though. And save before we lose progress.
Probably cause my name's hitting a nerve. You should just take what is left of your dignity and put your teeth on the curb. I will show you all the world cause this is a lesson that Joe's never learned. Haven't you figured it out? You're wondering why. What is the world? What is it about? The secret is time. Your life in his mind's a world of his pride.
I'm debating using this blocky thing for the gems. Kind of make them opalescent. Maybe we could do an overlay down the road. Like, let's start with a solid color for the gems. And when we get to like the highlights and shading and little extra details phase, maybe we'll throw some texture over the top of it. For the loincloth, though, I think I definitely want a little bit of texture.
The window showed that you were on the menu. Here's an order. I just need a little blood so that I can transform ya. The fist fly and the jabs on low. Quick stop time. Got you locked down hard COVID. You're already dead, but you don't even know it. Never get it twisted when you wonder who the GOAT is. Never go soft, ego only go hard, bro. You were in my world now, so Waldo. Haven't you figured it out? You're wondering why. What is the world? What is it about? The secret is time. Your life in his mind's a world of his prime. I waited so long, but now it is time. Do you understand? I'm claiming a shrine, and everyone in your crusaders will die.
Okay, that might work.
Everyone in your crusaders will die. Why? Dio was coming and claiming a shrine. Die. Everyone in the crusaders will die. Why? Cause I am the GOAT. Don't tell me to lie.
Look at me now, I've been around. Don't put
Yeah.
me down. Look at me
Act like I'm brave, how I'm changing my fate. I fight for my place against the hate that I make mine. Strive to be great, but I've made my mistakes. Lines marked on my face when I play, I get straight nines. Lay that foundation, baseline. Fox in the night or the daytime. Tuning
My
exams in the
fucking
forest.
stomach is killing me right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Just growling up a storm. Like, bro, we ate food. We're good. Like, why are you yelling at me, man?
Making covers like a beat map, you ain't gonna see that, flex shots, you need feedback, next up, you're gonna keep track, checked off with a rematch, they wanna say that I won't be the best, happy the reason that Sasuke's depressed, Sharingan, but I'm the one seeing red, when I step on the block, it becomes an event, kunai in my hand, leaving cut to ribbons, unforgiven, clones given double vision, done the mission, up like a drug addiction, cause I bring more toes to the mushroom kingdom, look at me now, I've made it, know that I've been the greatest, look at me now, I'm famous, act like a god, I'm sacred, look at me now, I made it, know that I've been the greatest, look at me now, I'm famous, act like a god, I'm sacred, look at me now,
Look
I
at
made
me
it, know that
now, I've
the
been
greatest.
around. Don't put me down. Look at me now. Look at me now. Don't put me down. Look at me now.
QB unleashed the beast, we're not equal. Peace and a feature feast on the evil. Release the seal and defeat the people. Seed on the leaf, I'm reaching my throne. Beat after beat, repeat, I'm the god. Came a long way, I'm facing my ghost.
I suppose I should bring the flow back up, huh? There we go. I was like, why isn't this erasing that well? What's happening?
I'm really top of my game right now. They be looking for a handout.
This is legitimately like the shit that I struggle with on a daily basis at work, man. It's like just minor details that end up being like kind of key issues. I've never been a super detail-oriented person, and trying to train myself to be that has been downright torturous. It's like I got ADD that is unmedicated and has been unmedicated for going on a decade now. Fucking like in combination with just like how I am as a person, which is very much big picture, minor details can be worried about later type shit. I don't know. It's just, it's never been how I am. I've never been big on, like, little details, little, like, finicky things. I've always kind of, well, yeah, looked at it as, like, some finicky shit. Yeah, I think we are gonna do, like, fully black for the tendrils. Or like maybe like a really dark gray, so that we can still throw a little bit of shading in there.
Calm down, I'm here. I'm on the track. I'm gonna tell you a story about how I got this mask, but first, for the people that don't know me, I want to introduce myself. Here, listen. I'm a different breed of nerdcore rapper. Calling this first
Pastelpalooza. Ooh. Let's see how this looks. Like, yeah, I think we are gonna do like this, where it's like not quite black, but pretty damn dark. So then we can do like true black for like shading, and like a lighter gray for highlights, and like give it some, you know, depth and personality a little bit.
I had a little bit of a run-in with a few of them the other day. Let me tell you how that went. 16 bars, that was more than enough to strut. King of the hill, boy, I'm telling you what. I'm a titan, breaking through and tearing it up. Wanna test me? I don't think you're daring enough. Had Freddy in my nightmares, hit him with a rap, but I snap so bad he don't even let me nap. Every time I sleep, he will send me right back. That's when I met Michael. He hit me with a track. He spit a few bars, had to flip a story on him. Lit a match with a rhyme stack, went all Lori on him. Thought that I was done, but then in comes Jason, machete in his right hand, roaming out the basement. That's when I said, Voorhees, you don't want beef, and he stood real stiff, man. He didn't even speak. What happened next? Well, I'm glad you asked. I trashed his ass, passed, and I grabbed his mask. True story. I'm not gonna send any challenges out, man. If you want it, come get it. Daddy Fat Snaps.
Dear Father, I'm sorry and not proud. Sparta's hard enough for a dropout. You should have watched me fall down. Hit the ground running, it's a marathon now. From marble, my heart's been carved out. Chisel the doubt off, vision is sharp now. Don't bother the bull if you're not into horns. You're bringing my inner minotaur. Knocked down and got frowned upon. Lost count of how far I've gone. I tower on Mount Olympus. Now gods will bow, thunderclaps be gone. Fuck destiny, it never meant shit. What's family? I've been neglected. Tossed off a cliff, never dead. This rejected kid just got resurrected. If I wrote a poem, it would be epic. Take notes, Homer, I'm a legend. Cause I descended from Leonidas, and my touch is twice as deadly as Midas. One thing you're never gonna see, an army of 300 stopping me. Forget F4s and oracle prophecies, you're not in charge of me. Democracy. So far I don't gotta creep, and stopping corruption is my philosophy. Geometry, I've got degrees. Smart, since when can a Spartan read? Oh, Herodotus, come along with me. You don't wanna miss another odyssey. I'm an apologist for mythology, and Artemis reincarnate with archery. Poseidon retired, I gotta seize. Hercules is a cheap knockoff of me, cause I'm capable of double the colossal feast. But I don't want a gold medal, let me don a wreath. You're not gonna get a break from an olive tree. If you wanna start a public argument, I'll give you some of Socrates and Lactacid. Will Sparta kick you off this Acropolis? I keep an eye locked on my target. I've got cycloptic focus, so I won't be spotted with the local drunken lotus eating homeless. I'll be the strongest of any legend to ever become historic. I am a warrior, doesn't mean I'm gonna be heroic. Broken down, shamed and betrayed. Can't back a blade with no name. I feel like changing the game. Your burn-out battle cries are in vain. Fought not for glory and fame. Vengeance cannot be contained. Long too late, I became much more than just a blade with no name. I'm like a colossus with no possible obstacle on earth to stop it. Have you heard how my grandpa turned Xerxes' armies into Persian carpets? This is his weapon.
Hands cramping.
Earned it, then learned to flaunt it. I hope you all brought a shield so I can return you on it. Threaten me and now respond with.
I might have to fucking... I might have to call this earlier than I want to, just for the sake of my fucking hand. God damn it. Thought we were done with this noise.
They get the labyrinth look on them like they
at the very least, like, we might take a pause. We still have about 50 minutes left in the stream time. I'd like to utilize all 3 hours for once. Haven't been doing that a lot lately, but I'm hoping to make as much progress with this as I can while I have the available time. So I can't fucking... Again, can't do a Saturday stream. I already know I'll be way too fucking burnt out. Definitely gonna want to just, like, chill out at the end of the day, have some drinks, and, like, I don't know, either binge watch a show or play some video games without being live on the internet. I guess I could still work on this, just not live, but I don't know. I don't like doing that. I don't like working on shit that I started on stream, off of stream. It's kind of a OCD-esque thing of mine. Like, I don't know, I'm just really particular about weird shit. I don't think that's OCD, that might just be me being nitpicky. Cause like, I'm aware of like genuine, like severe OCD. I don't know how much of a spectrum that issue is. Cause I know like, there are people with OCD, they like pick their nails and like pick at their nail beds until they bleed and like have like some shit where like they feel extreme anxiety and dread unless things are done a certain number of times in a row, shit like that. So like I definitely don't have that. I'm just particular about weird shit. Hi Fishy, how are you? I don't know if CNR is here, but they came in to say hi earlier too. Just drove 12 hours, last 2 which were in a snowstorm. That sounds fucking awful. Also, where the fuck has a snowstorm in the middle of May? Colorado, yeah, that tracks. Yeah, we're gonna take a quick pause so I can just kind of like stretch my hand out a little bit. Specifically my fucking pinky finger, which seems to just be screaming right now. Maybe I stretched it too much today, and it's like rebelling against me for doing that. 6 inches of icy snow on a 10% graded road. No, thank you. Yeah, no, it's fucking, yeah, drive safely, Jesus. I think I'm gonna have to look up, like, therapeutic exercises for my fucking pinky. Yeah, dude, this sounds fucking awful. I am kind of curious as to like what this looks like over the top of it. Oh shit, no. No! That's not what I meant to do. Eh. Yeah, we don't need that no more. Well, we got all the fills. We can group that. Contemplating duplicating the lines and having that do like just a mild like emboldening.
Which one won? Both two clowns with an itch undone. One from the past, claiming he's better. One from the future, claiming he's terror. Not up to me, the choice it is yours. Fear it is locked, who opens your doors? Either way, death is certain. Penny or closing your curtains. Hey there, bucko. Original OG checking in. Don't pretend like you don't know me. I'm a menace. Go and get cozy while I dispatch these loser club cronies. Let me teach you a lesson. Subtle, throw him in gentle, then hit him with a shovel. Got it all wrong, all brawn, all muscle. Make him think that you wanna snuggle, then guzzle every single bounce of the blood, really so supple. Use the clown gig, bring him back to the tunnel. Gotta be smart, cut down on the hustle. Play up the part. Do you even juggle? I'm a real clown, but I don't play games. Take aim at the kiddies till they go insane. It's a regular throw, and that is
I do like that better.
Two pennies, which one won? Both two clowns with an itch undone. One from the past, claiming he's better. One from the future, claiming he's terror. Not up to me, the choice it is yours.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out at intermission here for a second while I just like let my fucking hand chill.
Penny or closing your curtains. New and improved, I'm taking your blueprint, made it so mentally every kid's
Starting to wonder if like this doesn't happen on Saturdays because I'm actively drinking while I do it. Just fully dulling the pain. That's not good if that's the case.
I traded his arm for the chance at a boat. Stay in the past, you're not even scary. I am the fear that is swallowing dairy. Camp on the sidelines, make balloon animals while I try to fit this kid in my mandibles. Not even relevant, keep your advice. You're even a joke in this rap battle, Christ. I'm taking this thing to new heights, so look for the sequel. I'm doing this twice, so that's how it is. You figured this out? I've eaten more kids than you'll fit in your mouth. Lesbian clown, shut down on my presence. Your fear it is rising with every sentence. Listen, you hack, I'll give you a present. Come in real close, cause shouting's unpleasant. There you go, Penny, I've got a surprise. Now look at the light while I eat you alive. Two pennies, which one won? Both two clowns with an itch undone.
So setting aside the dangers while they're driving, how is the rest of your fucking evening, sir?
Fear it is locked, who opens your doors? Either way, death is certain. Penny or closing your curtains. Two pennies, which one won? Both two clowns with an itch undone. One from the past, claiming he's better. One from the
This needs to be refilled.
Not up to me, the choice it is yours. Fear it is locked, who opens your doors? Either way, death is certain. Penny or closing your curtains.
Every day I am always reminded, feeling like no one can see me.
I think the next move we're gonna make is getting the dark fill in the rib cage. We'll go back to desktop. Fucking, I'm gonna be. Yes, tappy taps. I'm gonna be fucking around with various brushes to try and see what I like the best. think thing one is the move here.
You know I may not have blessed power that won't stop me taking the crown, but just know when I do,
Maybe not.
even if I am brought to the ground, I will never stop for anybody that gets in my way. I will keep training, getting stronger, build myself up every day. The surface that they see is nothing compared to what's underneath. Keep a smile on my face as I bring them to their knees. I will never stop for anybody that gets in my way. I will keep training, getting stronger, build myself up every day. The surface that they see is nothing compared to what's underneath. Keep a smile on my face as I bring them to their knees. Counted 5 is all my name. Power you will not attain. I was not chosen in vain. See black on my clover, putting the ones who doubt to shame. Proving my worth to all who claim I could never be the case. See black on my clover, counted 5 is all my name. Power you will not attain. I was not chosen in vain. See black on my clover, putting the ones who doubt to shame. Proving my worth to all who claim I could never be the case. See black on my clover.
A prisoner of my DNA, I ain't having this. They wanted
Alright. Let's just hop to it and see what comes of it, you know?
Battleships, activists talking freedom, but their freedom comes with asterisks. Devils, they branded us with our chains, medals. Standard up, I'm untamed, feral, brightest blood in our names. Rebels, had enough of your games, levels. Never change for the blame settles. Men will pray to the same temples, fight and die for the same medals. You cannot change fates, welcome your death with a brave face. See all the hate that the grave.
What if I specifically grab this?
Put the gun to my head when I take aim. We be living this number till day breaks. When the day breaks and the day's saved.
Rip my heart from willing arms, but they can't take my mind. Brand new start I'm taking on. Vengeance is my right. Your eyes on me, so I won't take the time you need. So just whittle down your expectations. Your future's on the way, and I hope you're right with me. And I don't care how you feel. Yeah, I don't care about the destination. Just hear what I got to say.
I've seen through villainize me, irony. Through vengeance, I've been killing mine. I think I'll let the fire speak. I'm scared of what I strive to be. I've seen my past like time machines. I hear the chimes of death before I even start to write the piece. I'm disappointed, these different voices have got them begging me to stop, like I've been given choices. Been appointed God, but in the dark we all hear different noises. Trampled underfoot, I'll give them death, and those who live rejoices. Any weapon away, look how they lie to my face. Time and again, breaking the cycle of hate. I make them blinded by grace, silently pray. Tighten the rise for the grave, I put my crimes on display. Right in the play, I left what's mine in the grave. They wanna talk, but I'm finally saved.
There.
Your eyes on me, so I won't take the time you need. So just whittle down your expectations. Your future's on the way, and I hope you're right with me. And I don't care how you feel. Yeah, I don't care about the destination. Just hear what I got to say.
The unyielding whims of fate can't be restrained as long as planets turn. I fanned the flames in hell and then complained about my scars and burns. Dictating man's morality is not a case that's been deserved. You cannot judge me for my sins when all the courts have been adjourned. Men decide our justice, they will view our crimes through different eyes. We're all a slave to something, but our freedom is what we decide. I'm numb to who I'll know I'll be. The murder that I felt through time. The things we love will often be the things that cause our own demise.
Rip my heart from willing arms, but they can't take
Bitch, I'm fresher than a prince. Got your girl doing banana splits. Whoa, when she fall in love, I move on to the next again. There you go again with that flow, that retirement. When I'm finished, she get close to game over, bitch, try again. Yeah, I'm toxic, and I rock it. This is shout out to the girls who say I'm not shit. I'm obnoxious, and I'm heartless. When you sip and catch your feelings, then that is my cue to dip. They've been calling me a dickhead, you know that I'm certified. Just say I'm inconsiderate, I be like, where's the lie? If you wild a coyote, I'm bro runner when I slide. Like a fox, I be a thief, I'm a heartbreaker, 109. From a while, out they tell me die down, I'm good, ho. She said that she hate me, but she come out for the worst stroke. Told me I should pull up, I told her maybe I could go. Then leave her on delivered, dip out of the neighborhood, ho. Fuego, this thing made her KO. She get too addicted by the money side of payroll. What though? I prefer to lay low. Chillin' in the back to make it free. Bitch, I'm fresher than a prince. Whoa. She fell in love once again. Once I hit him, repeated, I'm moving on to friends. I be leaving them salty on Twitter saying, girl, I'm in. When I'm finished, she get close to game over, bitch, try again. Yeah, I'm toxic, and I rock it. This is shout out to the girls who say I'm not shit. Yeah, you right, bitch, cause I'm heartless. When you see my take a person, then I'm out quick. Bitch, hey, in my book, you a side note. That mean you the side hoe to my side hoe. You a filler, you ain't canon on the main show. Baby, I ain't shit, I said I love you just for brain though. Hey, I be petty up, never spend a penny up. The type to drink too much and then I throw up on your telly up. You said you ain't feel it, I still hit them with your legs up. Go you, then I move on to your bestie when I hit him up. I'm a dickhead, I'm toxic. When a girl say they hate men, that's my shit. Catch your feelings, are you dumb? That's not it. I'm too cute for you, stupid. Bitch, I'm fresher than a prince. Got your girl doing banana splits. Whoa.
I think I'm gonna use this on the fucking eyes. This is like a cool effect.
This is shout out to the girls who say I'm not shit. I'm obnoxious, and I'm heartless. When you sip and catch your feelings, then that is my cue to dip. Yes, sir.
Hey there, Logan. It's really nice to meet you. Hi. I heard that you can heal in a pinch, really? Me too. Well, I'ma test that healing factor and see how it reacts to a rapper spitting manic, a master attacker. Wow. Merc with the mouth taking captors. I saw Gene on the street, rolled up and smacked him. Didn't have a reason, just thought but it'd be fun. All I need is chimichangas and the comforts of a gun. The best of what I do and what I do ain't nice. Put a beating on you and your crew like Ray Rice. I'm a veteran bum, living weapon of scrub. Like you, couldn't hang up your heparin drugs. Animanium is fixed on my skeleton, so go ahead and slash. You ain't getting any further than a melanin. Merc with the mouth, it'll get you into trouble. I'll put a leash on you, make you merc with a muscle. Who's that? A hero straight loco, killing everybody, no regard for
I don't know how I feel about this. Hold on.
Better stand back for the man in the row-ho. Who was that? A hero straight loco, killing everybody, lone wolf running solo. What a weapon, and crossing is a no-no. Wolverine, take your whole team for a go, yo. Spider-Man looking motherfucker, better run, cause I'm coming with that Weapon X skill set, son. Old man Logan, you broke slow motion. Take some ibuprofen and consider this demotion. No originality, you are the best joke. You tried to be me, then you copy Deathstroke. Got the women on my jock, you don't get a call back. Really hard when you look like a human ball sack. Why are you so angry all the time? What a buzzkill. Let me end your misery and slash till your lungs fill with blood coming out your mouth like a red drool. Fall into the pavement till you drown, call it Deadpool. Why am I so angry? Well, let me put it blankly. I hate you, and they broke the mold when they made me. You're a failed copy and nothing but a reject. Throw you through the fourth wall, boy, get some respect. Who's that? A hero straight loco, killing everybody, no regard for the popo. They call him Deadpool, reasoning's a no-go. Better stand back for the man in the row-ho. Who was that? A hero straight loco, killing everybody, lone wolf running solo. What a weapon, and crossing is a no-no. Wolverine, take your whole team for a go, yo. Oh, I get it now, you're not getting any. Oh, you should hit up Scott, man, I'm sure he's getting plenty. I'm sure it's complicated. Think about it this way, maybe when she's banging him, she's thinking about your sick blades. What have you even done? I fought in world wars before you were even born. I have you on all fours. Never been a punk, courage never had a shortest friend. Do you like I get you in the Wolverine origin? Who's that? A hero straight loco, killing everybody, no regard for the popo. They call him Deadpool, reasoning's a no-go. Better stand back for the man in the row-ho. Who was that? A hero straight loco, killing everybody, lone wolf running solo. What a weapon, and crossing is a no-no. Wolverine, take your whole team for a go, yo. Where am I? Anybody here that might care? It's a cold world, sort of like a little nightmare. And all I have is this little raincoat, the night air chills to the bone, more than other children might bear. But I gotta keep my chin up, keep my senses heightened. Why am I in this position and why I'm fighting to stay alive? I'm frightened, but can't let it get the best of me. Lying to myself like dying isn't in my destiny. Gotta keep my pace, keep it moving steadily and stealthily, cause otherwise I'll end another recipe. Therapy's necessity after this visit heavily. I've seen a few things that have messed with me, tested mentally. They're monsters, eating the children endlessly. Empathy, incredibly absent and irrepressible memory. I wanna see the light of day, and my life expectancy is hinging on the fact that I don't navigate recklessly.
Get over here, you're looking mighty tasty. Crawl into this cage if you want to get to safety. It's just me, trust me, don't be hasty. You see these long arms, they're here for hugs, lady. Get over here, you're looking mighty tasty. Crawl into this cage if you want to get to safety. It's just me, trust me, don't be hasty. You see these long arms, they're here for hugs, lady.
We're getting somewhere with it. For sure. I think we need more lines in the, like, chest cavity area.
I had an early premonition I would make it out. The rotten captives in the cells don't even scream or shout. Having doubts, demons of this prison blocking every route. Here and now, creatures drinking blood as if they've seen a drought. Escape the prison, hear the cries of the unknown. Scattering gnomes and snatching children straight up out their homes. The catacombs and vagabonds are spies I roam.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I used a basic charcoal brush for this.
TV or a dream, I'm in a nightmare. Chef put out the menu, cooking me is what they might share. With the guests, I have to best my fears, I'm feeling weak. Monster running through my veins is coming out for a peek.
Get over here, you're looking mighty tasty. Crawl into this cage.
Like, now that we have the eyeballs in here, I feel like we need to add
Just me, trust me, don't
some,
be
like,
hasty. You see these long arms, they're here for hugs, lady. Get over here, you're looking
added
mighty
stuff in
tasty.
here, you know?
To this cage if you want to get to safety. It's just me, trust me, don't be hasty. You see these long arms, they're here for hugs, lady.
We'll get there eventually, but like this, I think I've accepted that this is just gonna be a longer process. Oh yeah, that's adding a lot to it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're getting there. What is this? Oh. No. No, thank you.
Throw a rock into a pond, ripples fade away. Human hearts aren't so lucky, those battle scars remain. Oh, I can't let go of the one thing I wanted most. I'm chasing echoes, echoes of your ghost. Can't let go of the one thing I wanted most. I'm chasing echoes, echoes of your ghost. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da.
Oops. I think that does give it a little more just fucking pizzazz, honestly. And then...
I'm the world finest assassin. I'm popping off when the classic. When I got rain, couldn't said I'm packing. And the guy told me to make it her fasten. You bitches looking tired, looking like data right how I'm making art. All these traps will tear a bitch apart. Somebody the whole crew and we'll see you look smart, bitch. Your body's looking disposable, and you think I'm opposable. And your death decomposable. Well, your case it is closable. Like a futon, you're foldable. And your mind it is moldable. While you think hope is holdable. Well, the pain it just will not stop. When I pop thoughts, unavoidable. All the damage that you send at me, well, that's avoidable. Power unattainable, name it is unmistakable. And when I build a weapon, well, you know that bitch unbreakable. I got the golden experience, bitch, I'm OP. Coming at me, talking real shit like you think you know me. Thinking that you'll defeat me, come on and show me. Beat you before you could ever beat me, call that low key.
What's the world's finest assassin now? My plane is falling down. I start to look around, and this is the life I take you down, take you down, take you from the shadows and break you down, break you down, break you. You're just cattle and take you down, take you down, take you, break you down, break you down, break you, take you down, take you down, take you.
Okay, we're starting to get somewhere, I think.
My bars hit harder than a rocket. Your limbs, I'll put them in a socket. How I pop it, lock it, and you're never gonna stop it. Clearing all the stains. Like dungeon, how I made the bullets rain. When I hear you, I'm taking all the pains. No limits, how I'm breaking all the chains. I'm taking all you fuckers. No sleep tonight, I'm that ruckus. You got mad like you some truckers. And you think that you're above us. Well, no, you're some bloodsuckers. I got beef like before ruckus. And power switch like fuckser, cause you on this side like hustlers, bitch. You're the boss of a feeble alliance. Thinking that y'all are some giants. I'll introduce you to science. Eating you pulse with compliance. Inside my team, no defiance. They all alone, self-reliance. Turn on these baddies, appliance. Load, click, boom. How I fire shots at your head. Come at me and you'll end up dead. On the floor and you'll end up bread. Killing you and I'll take the bread. When I hit the floor, I'll send you bitches packing. When you see me fire shots, you know that all my wins are stacking, yeah.
What's the world's finest assassin now? My plane is on the ground. My soul's forever bound. My ability take you down, take you down, take you from the shadows and break you down, break you down, break you. You're just cattle and take you down, take you down, take you, break you down, break you down, break you, take you down, take you down, take you from the shadows.
Hardest in the land, yo, was bracket. Earl sweatshirt, I put the ass in assassin. In any destination, I'ma hit you where you lacking and put you in the box, little bitch. I'll send you packing. I won't stop, body drop, buckshot, blow your top off. 2 hours a day in my blood. I am not soft when I pop shots. Any target getting dumped off, and I'm in the bag, getting brain straight from my eye. And my whole family's some killers. I'm one with the silence, we fearless. I don't give a fuck how you feeling. I don't give a fuck if you leaking. I got these baddies, they screaming. They look like, oh, he a devil, but it's these rounds that are evil. Oh, I'm the best, I'm the finest. You know, for the pussy, I'm the kindest. And for the bread, I'm divided. Like, who would really come try me? Like, I was paid to make sure your next nap was in their coffin. No, everybody clear the room, cause I'm about to off 'em.
What's the world's finest assassin now? I'm the goddess's hound. My shots are all inbound. In this game I will be crowned. Take you down, take you down, take you from the shadows and break you down, break you down, break you. You're just cattle and take you down, take you down, take you, break you down, break you down, break you, take you down, take you down, take you from the shadows.
P on another level. You may think you want beef till you see the devil. I see you getting all geek, you must think you're special. Pick up one piece and you'll need a shovel. Cause you believe in one piece, you will need a shovel. Devil's fruit on me, you see the glint of metal. Juiced up and I squeeze and a bit of metal. I have you walking to the light when I beat a pencil. Only yells, I'm a beast, can't you see? Can't nobody fuck with me. I've been here for centuries and still don't have a dent in me. Is it you? Could it be? Are you the one that set me free? Oh, please unleash your weaponry. I'd love to peek your pedigree. Woo! Here we go again. You one lobe and the same sun folding. They're so bold when they are gun toting. And I hope foes when I'm unbroken. Gonna still smoking when I approach them. They are all frozen when I leave them open. They can't even soak it. Wouldn't even have to know it. Doesn't come in focus until they hold it cold in. No shit. I just wanna do it with a real one. Not a military issue on a real gun. Everybody talk about fear, I wanna feel some. I ain't kicking anybody's ass on a real bum. Not a real bum, but a real bum. Send them off, make a hell sing when the steel drum. You should've left back then, that was real dumb. Now you get applause, clap, clap till you feel numb. I'm a monster. But you thought you could slay a god. Roll it down, you can play the odds. When you dive in, don't blame me for it. Only death when you play me, boy. I'm a monster. But you thought you could slay a god. Roll it down, you can play the odds. When you dive in, don't blame me for it. Only death when you play me, boy. I'm a monster. I'm a monster. Don't blame me for it. Don't blame me for it. The torment I'm feeling, I inflict on my foes. In a vortex of killing, my trigger it flows. I never forget the feeling, being stripped of my woes. The blood in your neck is filling my abilities, whoa. I kill them in droves, and tech, but she gives me the order, and it is her will I impose, and they kill I compose. I'm deadly in every century, only thing switches the clothes. I got millions to tow, I think at the rate that I'm going, I probably got millions to go. You may think that you know, but if you keep testing me, I have some depths you aren't willing to go. All I know is how to go hard. Why you think I got a broad rockin' no bra?
This needs to be another layer before I get too deep into it.
Not your normal protagonist, I am not having it. Enemies, they don't leave in an ambulance. Says the wind, I got teeth like a basilisk. Life is a flaming eye on that candle wick. Head like a blade, then it shreds like a javelin. Lop off your mane like the head of a mannequin. Shredding your brain like the head of some cabbages. Get the picture, you'll be dead when the camera clicks. And the savage to go deal with the savages. Hit your crew, I got a varying bag of tricks. I'm hard with a trump card. I just level zero when you bitches can't handle it. I'm a monster. Don't blame me for it. Don't blame me for it. It's a monster. But you thought you could slay a god. Roll it down, you can play the odds. When you dive in, don't blame me for it. Only death when you play me, boy. I'm a monster. But you thought you could slay a god. Roll it down, you can play the odds. When you dive in, don't blame me for it. Only death when you play me, boy. I'm a monster. It was all one night how the story started. We took a grave tour of the souls departed. Didn't want to go, but she pushed and prodded. Had I known what I know now, we'd be gone. It wouldn't even go to the lengths it did. But we were just two straight crazy kids, and it went wrong fast. We were witnesses to a cold blood murder, a business hit, and she let it slip with a hero dip. And she got hit once with an arrow tip. She was losing it, she could barely grip. Had to find a way out of a lyric quick. Then I saw the light on a glowing bike. Thought there was one way we can roll tonight. And I touched the seal and I felt
Not digging it. Like, we're gonna add veins and texture to it eventually, but like right now, this is not. I'm not vibing. Yeah, I was right. I should have saved this for last because we're right at the fucking 3-hour mark. I should have saved the eyes for last and done other shit. Progress towards that eventually, you know. Kind of looks like bruising. I actually really dig that.
All right, so this is a Baki track, right? So the chorus just has to be so over the top. Then I'ma come in. I'm just gonna be talking to him at first, you know what I'm saying? And then like I'ma flip it, no pun intended. And then you gonna come in and then shut this bitch down.
Down to my bones, no, I'm a fighter, and there ain't no point avoiding that. I'll be my father for my mother, blood is boiling out.
My opponents feel like nothing they destroy.
Becky Hammer, clone a place where the toys are.
I don't care if I'm the strongest or on the bed. I only want one to defeat my dad. Yujiro Hanma, I promise you you're dead. And me Akazawa, I'll have my revenge.
Everybody talking about my pops, well I don't give a fuck. I'm the kind of guy you disrespect and end up in the trunk. I'm the kind of guy they talk about, I show they shrivel up. Drive by, except I'm shooting all the ones that's driven up. Bitch, I'm all up in that ass, that's offensive. In your butt, I've been on that Neosporin tip and I've been in the cut. Number one's the only option, like the count I've risen up and left them floating in the water, what we call them sitting ducks. To be the best, you gotta beat the best. So if you wanna ship a lethal test, well this could be addressed. I call my fist the operators, dial it up and reconnect. Got optic fiber flow, I do a gig and make the beat arrest. Oh, I just wanna be the top of the league. Diesel fitted must be dominant jeans. Wolf inside is built the body to sheep. So if you wanna live, then follow my lead. OB, so the opposite is me and my OBs, but they opposite me and they dope fiends. I ain't talking about we when I roll up, they get chronic fatigue. I don't need
Oh hell yeah! Oh, this cloud brush is an awesome shader.
claim immovable. I take them and they move the tears. Those who claim immovable, I take them and I move them tears. And when I'm through with losers, give their asses back as souvenirs.
Bones know I'm a fighter, and there ain't no point avoiding her.
Please don't get it twisted, bested by a distance. You and me are different. You ain't gotta listen to the hits, and they ain't never dipping. Every time I slip, they dip into the trenches. Every shot I take, I kill with just a snippet. Popping off and living, baby, you should zip it. I can never quit. I'm living with the sickness. It was then the rest of haters, they just dip it. Listen to the flow and listen to the lyrics. Listen to the cadence, listen to the rhythm, listen to the words and listen to the vision. Brags all the bitches spit with different visions. It's so ridiculous. Get a hold of your tongue, I'm a slickety split. You wanna get turned up? Well, it's turn up. It ain't shit but a flick of the switch. Bitch, I can go on a bit. All this barking's ironic. I didn't squawk to my father. We just withdrawed it and bothered with all the talking and fire. You're wondering why I brought it up easy. You are my sons, and I ain't talking to harming them. Come and fight me. I've seen the world, and ain't nobody like me. Surgical since day one. You operating on a tight beat. I'm a motherfucker. You can peep it on the ID. You'll get laced up a cutter, have you flying out your night.
Down to my bones, no, I'm a fighter, and there ain't no point avoiding that. I'll be my father for my mother, blood is boiling out.
My opponents feel like nothing they destroy.
Becky Hammer, clone a place where the toys are.
I don't care if I'm the strongest or on the bed. I only want one to defeat my dad. Yujiro Hanma, I promise you you're dead. And me Akazawa, I'll have my revenge.
Fuck yeah, dude. Now we're getting somewhere. Ah, and we're right out of time. God damn it. Fucking A, dude. Didn't make nearly as much progress as I wanted to, but like, I'm happy with where we're at so far, I'll say that much.
walking in the halls, acting sleepless, always keeping secrets, sneaking past them all, breathing deeply, see my homies need me, gotta take it easy, just believe me, yeah, feeling deedy taking over me, and I gotta be one to act, just to make an impact, try to avoid the demons that always keep coming back, I feel the misery different, but gotta pick up the slack, lost my brother, I wonder if I've been on the right track, I was committed just to get it finished, though I can't admit it, at my limit, yeah, I finally hit it, I was on a mission, I was set to fix and make a difference, look, I see they're vicious, demolition, this is twisted, losing grip, and not a good condition, not a single witness here to help, nah, staying in my zone, yeah, only got myself, thankfully I've got a clone, never need nobody else, I'm equipped, and hope you know you bitches, put this on yourself. I'm not a ghost, we're surrounded, at least now I know we're not in here alone. Try to beat it, but believe me when I say that you ain't even coming close. Losing faith, I don't wanna break cause of the unknown. If it's fake, then you know I'll make them look like a joke. This is all it takes, never late, I'ma make them choke. You made a mistake, it's a shame that I made them into a ghost.
Feel the chill in the air tonight. Reaper's near, but he's in no eye. Can't forgive what I can't make right. I'ma go, ghost. Shoot to kill, I might take your life. Always numb, never felt alright. All dark, I don't see no light. I'ma go.
I can hear them in the back, through the cracks in the attic, down the ladder. They're erratic, which is kinda problematic. Lest I get them when I need to with the flash. Got them static, tell them Ouija's on the way. Cause I'm the greatest, I'm the baddest. And I'm never gonna stop, no matter who is coming at us. Got them captured when I'm scared, I mask it though I'm relapsed. And they thinking I'm too afraid, though I barely call this traumatic. I promise that I'll be fine, don't you worry about my status. And the truth, it's loose, that alone and losing my two cents. A nuisance brewing, who knew it? They trying to ruin what I'm doing. Come in for you and they're ruthless, what can you do but keep moving? They're trying to take all of us.
Just in case I lose the brush I'm using, we're gonna just quick throw a fucking text layer on here for notes. Chunk cloud for shading.
I got a couple fears and I feel them getting near, but I know they won't. Haven't lost my life yet, but I know I'm getting close. Know that I'll be saving them, never leave you on your own. Made a promise to my friends, they will not be left alone. How about bring this to an end and then we'll all be going home. Let's go.
Feel the chill in the air tonight. Reaper's near, but he's in no eye. Can't forgive what I can't make right. I'ma go, ghost. Shoot to kill, I might take your life. Always numb, I don't feel alright.
Yeah, that'll stand out enough for me to be like, the fuck is that? Alright.
Feel the chill in the air tonight. Reaper's near, but he's in no eye. Can't forgive what I can't make right.
That looks so fucking good. I love that. I'm vibing with that so much. Like, day and night comparison, like, that to that, oh hell yeah.
Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suckin', she don't stop. Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suckin', she don't stop. Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suckin', she don't stop. Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suckin', she don't stop.
Sip, I need a bad bitch. Real one, not no catfish. Bet I take her home and eat that pussy like a damn dish. All my co-ops bad as hell, I do not fuck with average. Bitch ain't even 21, still fuck her like a savage. Hoes up me like BTS. Just count money, don't feel no stress. Got me a bitch in the east and the west with a big ass chest. Can I fuck? Hell yes. No, I stay with a hentai bitch that hit 1 mil. Need more on this. Better cuff your chick and hide your sis. They both gon' give my dick a kiss. Simp, I love a chicken cosplay. They got flat or big ass titties, I still fuck them anyway. Shotty calling my dick Tanjiro the way it always slay. I'm gonna need some water breathing when I make that pussy spray.
Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suckin', she don't stop. Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suckin', she don't stop. Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suckin', she don't stop. Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suckin', she don't stop.
Don't make me coom. I'll be fucking on your waifu when I smoke this move. Ooh, you better make some room. Shiki and Kodama, you wanna hit this too?
How many the biggest baddest got the titties on the mask, giving head like it's a habit.
Alright. Yeah, we need to end stream. I was planning on doing like fucking chores after this, and at this point it's too fucking late in the evening to do that.
It was my father telling me that I would
So,
never amount to anything.
I guess let's find someone to write out to. Has it been just like 3 straight fucking thirst trap songs, or whatever the fuck, thirst songs, horny jams, whatever the fuck you want to call them? Oh, we got people hanging out still? Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Who we following? That's doing stuff. Dyslexic. I haven't been able to fucking say hi to him in ages. Fuck yeah, let's start this raid up. Much love and appreciation, y'all. I hope you had a good time tonight. Thank you for the new follow. Thank y'all for just chilling with me. I hope you have a good time. Had a good time. Hopefully y'all have a good time hanging out with my kind of brother-in-law, Dyslexic Apricots.